evening, it's Jeff at Budrum here, and Wilma's helping me on the camera, and tonight we're going to make some tea, and we're going to make some Thai-inspired King Prawn and Tomato Soup. So what I've got in the saucepan here is I've got 2 cups of tomato soup that I got from a fruit shop that buys my honey. He had pretty close to a box of tomatoes that were overripe, and they were too ripe for him to sell. And he gave them to me free of charge, so how could I knock that back? So what I did was I brought them home and cut them all up and cooked them, and then blended them, and then strained all the seeds and skins out, and got this beautiful tomato soup. And I've got quite a few containers in the freezer from that. And the aroma of the tomatoes, because they're ripe, is absolutely beautiful. And what I got is another cup of fish stock from one of the fish brains I had from my last fishing trip. So you saw that on one of the other videos, how to make the fish stock from the fish brain. So I combined the two together, and I'm just going to bring it to the boil. And I'm going to add a few ingredients. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're going to put in 1 stalk of lemongrass that's been cut into 3 pieces and it's been crushed. That came out of the freezer. Now I'm going to put in 1 kaffir lime leaf. Just going to tear the leaf a bit and put that in there. I've got about a teaspoon of ginger. That came out of the freezer. That's out of our garden. Everything in this meal we produced ourselves pretty well. Well, the tomatoes, we didn't grow the tomatoes naturally. Now, we've got 2 good sized shallots here that I've chopped up fine. I'm going to place them in there. Now, what else is there going in there? Now we're going to put in, now this is the sweet chilli sauce that I made yesterday that we uploaded. It's quite a hot habanero sweet chilli sauce, very hot. So I'm just going to put maybe 2 tablespoons of this in there. As you can see, it turned out quite a thick sauce, that one. So there's that. Now, what else is there going well? That's about it. Now,
fish sauce? Are you going to put fish sauce in there, or
no,
at
that
the
goes
end?
in later. So just going to bring this, turn the heat up a bit, and just bring this to the boil. Now, I'll talk about these prawns we've got here. Now, our youngest son's working on a prawn trawler out of Mooloolaba, and these are some beautiful king prawns that he brought home. They were soft and broken, but
yeah, he gave them to
beautiful.
He gave them to us.
Gave them to us, yeah, absolutely beautiful king prawns. From, I suppose they're caught from about 35 or 40 miles out to sea in possibly 50 or 60 fathoms of water. So really king prawns from beautiful clean ocean. I've got some reef fish that I caught on my last fishing trip, so that's going to go in as well. So we'll come back when we get this ready to put the prawns in. Okay. Okay, doke. So we're here now. Now only a few minutes has gone by, and our soup's come to the boil. So what we're going to do is put these prawns in there. Some of the prawns didn't come with heads, so we're just putting them in. But I'm leaving the heads on the prawns that did have heads, if that makes any sense. I suppose they did have heads at one stage, but they were soft and broken, so sometimes when you get soft and broken prawns, well, you don't get heads on them. So I'm leaving the heads in them because we just find it gives it a beautiful flavour. Well, we haven't tried it without heads. Now we're just going to bring that to the boil and add a few more bits in. Right now, so our soup is just coming back to the boil, and what I'm going to put is, I've got some left over from when I made that sweet chili sauce yesterday. I've got half a lime, which is about 1 tablespoon of lime juice and the lime zest. So I'm just going to put that in there. I might put about, just in case there's not enough seafood in there, put a tablespoon of fish sauce in there. This authentic Thai fish sauce. So
tablespoon?
About a tablespoon, there, about a tablespoon. It's about a tablespoon. Now, I'm just going to mix those in a bit. And we're going to add just a little handful of spring onions. Leave the rest for garnish. I've got some spring onions out of the garden. And I've got 2 pieces of reef fish here. I'm going to put the skin side down first. I'm just going to slowly bring that back to the boil and plate up. Next thing to do. Right, well, we're here now. Our Thai-inspired King Prawn and Tomato Soup is ready to serve. So I'm just going to serve it up. Bit of red snapper. There's one thing's missing out of this is mushrooms, but we didn't go to the shop to buy some mushrooms.
Looks beautiful.
Actually, what we found that adding more tomatoes to this soup really tastes fantastic, and I just discovered how good it is having tomatoes in this soup. And then this bloke offered me a box of overripe tomatoes for free, so his timing was pretty good. We've got some sweet potato and snake beans to go with this.
Big meal?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, just put a bit of soup on this one. Doesn't look very professional, a bit sloppy on the side. So we're just, I'll give the plates a bit of a clean up. I'm just putting a bit of coconut cream on those, and a bit of spring onion on each one. You turn off the no, still going. Now what I've done is my strategy here. I've served up all the fish and all the prawns out of the soup. So the only thing that's left in there is the tomato soup and the fish stock and the other condiments in there. So tomorrow night we're just going to add, I might even go to the shop and get a couple of mushrooms and add them to it, and some more prawns and more fish, and have that for tea tomorrow night. So and we've got some crusty bread over there that we made with ready to go with our tea, and I make no apologies for trying to have 5-star meals. You know, we just enjoy, you know, making 5-star meals as best we can. Why not?
They taste 5-star.
Yeah. Why not try and make 5-star meals? So we produce it all ourselves, and except for the fact that we've got these tomatoes free, and our son caught the prawns on his boat that he works on. Okay, well, we'll catch you next time. All the best. Bye.